Welcome to Jackson, Tennessee. Gary Neese, along with Coach Darryl Maxwell, will be bringing you the play-by-play of the Gulf South Conference Championship game, the first game of the three-game round, and this is the Truist Bank, the title sponsor for the Gulf South Conference Women's Basketball Championship. We'd like to thank Truist Bank. Tonight we've got the number one seed in Union University. We're set up at Union, overlooking the David Blackstock Court at Fred DeLay Gymnasium, and taking on the number 8 seed in Montevallo. And the winner of this game will take on the winner of the West Florida Valdosta State game. We'll keep up with that score for you, too. And, Coach, these two teams played twice during the season.
Yeah, they did. It was a close one in Alabama. But the Lady Bulldogs came back on their home floor, and that game was not even close. So we'll see which teams show up today for this first round of the Gulf South Conference Tournament.
The conference teams have been announced, and Mark Campbell, the head coach at Union, is the coach of the year.
Again,
that's right. The first team, Olivia Lee, a sophomore from Union, made the first team all Gulf South Conference. She joined Lily Wilkin out of the University of Alabama, Huntsville, Alessia Dudley from Auburn Montgomery, Mallory Hampton out of Lee, and Haley Johnson out of Lee University. Union put two players on the second team, Bethany Dillard, the senior from Union, and Emily Jones, the senior from Union. We'll be back with the opening lineups right after we take this break. Welcome back to the Truist Bank 2025 Gulf South Conference Basketball Championships as the teams go to their respective benches and we get ready for the opening lineups. For Montevallo, under head coach Olivia Chapman, in her second year there. She graduated from Southern Nazarene in 2017. They'll bring Anna Catherine Eastman, a 5'6" graduate student out on the court, along with Remy Reed, a 6'1 sophomore. Number 13 is Yulia Suzwa, a 5'9 freshman. Number 23 is Elisa Safford. Safford is a 5'6 senior, and number 24, Aubrey Sorrells, and Sorrell is a 6-foot freshman. For Union, Alexis Callens, a 5'8 graduate student out of Martin, Tennessee. Transferred here from the University of North Alabama. Jaslyn Anusin. Jazzy is a 5'5 freshman out of San Diego, California. Number 4 is Macy Lee, a 6-foot senior out of Jackson. She transferred here from Samford University. Courtney Zinson is a 5'9 sophomore out of Dunlap, Tennessee. And Olivia Lee, Macy Lee's younger sister, a 6-foot sophomore out of Jackson. That's your starting lineups for these two teams. And, Coach, you don't expect a close one, but you never know.
You never know. It's tournament time. And, you look at some season numbers for both teams, and tournament time always comes down to simple stuff like who's going to make shots and who's not going to turn the ball over. And if you make shots and limit your turnovers, you got a chance to beat anybody. So, kind of two key things we want to look at.
We always say it's hard to beat a team 3 times in the same season.
Absolutely.
Jumping center, Aubrey Sorrells, a 6-foot freshman. Try to keep up these numbers. They're black on black. It's going to be tipped up, and it's on the floor, and we've got a jump ball right off the bat. The Alton possession, who do you give that to, Coach? They have to re-jump it? Yes. Since nobody had possession. So here we go again. Union, and we got a jump ball.
Jump ball. And
2 in a row. We'll try it again.
They probably just set a record.
I don't think I've ever seen that before. Well, let's try it again. Macy Lee. It's up. Union's going to tip it over into Jazzy's hands. And Union moving from our left to our right, goes straight up underneath. And back out to Macy for a 3. She got it right off the bat. Union takes the lead 3-0.
Well, she needed that. Hadn't been shooting the ball well lately from 3-point range. Good to see her make that first one.
If this is the first time you've seen Union play, they will run a full court pressure the whole basketball game. They'll run 5 in and 5 out. Here's a 3 from the outside. It's way off the rim. It's on the floor. Going after.
And a 4th held ball.
That's right. There was Suzwa who got on the floor with that one.
The possession arrow operator is having a workout so far.
The inbound pass comes out front. They're going to carry it straight to the basket. Shot up, no good by Suzwa. And as they make a throw out, it's going to be tipped out of bounds by Mason Lee. Tried to make it steal. And
Jazzy wasn't looking. You got to look, Jazzy. You're the point guard.
So they've got it back again. Union leads it 3-0 here early on. Well, if I miss these numbers, it's only because they're hard to read. Here's a jumper up. Going to be missed by Sorrell and knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Sorrell, so it'll be Union's ball.
Well, about 500 games ago, you could read those numbers.
Thanks. You're probably right. Jazzy to the baseline. Kicks it outside, top of the key. Callens in the lane. He'll have to get it back out, and here's a 3 that's up, no good. Missed by Olivia Lee and picked up on the rebound by Montevallo, and they're going to lose the ball. A good reach in by Olivia, and it forced the travel on the pick back up by Suzwa. So Union back down with a 3-0 lead. Callens, top of the key, wants the 3, won't take it. Hand it off to Jazzy. And Newsom, top of the key, Lee back he goes. Callens wanted the 3, she'll take the 2 and hit it. Alexis Callan with her first 2 points of the ball game.
Good shot fake. Drew the defender off of her and made the shot.
Steal by Union. Union's Lee shot off the glass, no good. Gets her own rebound. It's going to be tied up, and that's going to be the, the fourth tie of the ball game? 5 fresh players in for the Lady Bulldogs as Krishana Lucas, 5'11 junior, comes in. Emily Jones, a 6-foot senior, into the game. Shelly Morrison, a 5'6 senior. Bethany Dillard, a 5'10 senior. And Jeremiah Montgomery, a 6-foot senior. She takes the inbound. Out to Morrison. She travels with the ball. Morrison's probably, in the years that I have watched Union basketball, the most improved basketball player and selfish basketball player on the court. They'll get the ball up underneath. It's almost a tie. Ball is up. It's no good. Dillard did a great job of getting a hand on it.
Yeah, without fouling.
Yes. And then got the rebound. And now she'll take a 3. Oh, and missed it. Going to be chased down by Montgomery. And hand it back to Morrison to get things started. She's a little point guard. One of the best 3-point shooters on the team outside of Dillard. There's a 3 up. Bounces off. No good. Put up by Jones and taken down by Morrison. Back it goes. Dillard 3. She's missed another one. That's very unusual. Krishana Lucas talks the ball outside. Give it off to Jones. Jones back to Lucas for a 3 out of the corner. It's off the back of the rim. Taken by Montgomery. Given to Morrison, and she'll drop it in good.
Yeah, board work on those long 3s.
Union goes up 7-0. They'll trap the ball. Full court. Force you into turnovers, and she walks with the ball. So Union will get it back. Leading 7-0. Lucas will trigger the inbound. Good crowd for a very windy, rainy night here in Jackson, Tennessee. Threatening weather out there. They might have been. Jones with it on a skip across. Will take it back. Give it back to Montgomery. Into the lane. Back to the basket. Skip it out. Jones will take the 3. Got it. Emily Jones hits Union's second 3-pointer, her first.
That's 2 rebounds and 2 assists for Montgomery last couple of trips.
All of a sudden, it's 10-0. Union leads it. They're going to break the press this time, get it in front court, go all the way up under the basket, and then kick it back outside for a 3 that's way off the mark. That one was put up by Suffolk. Union's pass along the baseline into the corner. Dillard drop it up underneath to Montgomery. Back to Dillard. Dillard drives to the basket, tries to go up underneath to Montgomery. The ball's going to be kicked. These 5 fresh players will come in. So far, Montevallo 0 for 6 from the field. In it comes to Lee. Work it off right side. And Newsom under the basket. Gives it off. Coming down the lane. And the shot's going to be missed by Callens.
What a find.
Great pass.
Newsom.
Yeah. There's a long pass in the front court. Eastman will back it off and bring it back out front. Work it off left side. Cook with it. Goes under the basket. Blocked under there. Callens got the block and then threw it out front. It's going to be stolen away. With the ball. Suzwa give it off for a jumper that's up and good for the first points. Eastman hit that one. Anna Catherine. Union gets the ball into front court and has the ball tipped out of bounds as Callens went up underneath the basket, try to throw it back out front. Timeout's going to be called on the court. We're going to take a break along with them. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Truist 2025 Gulf South Conference Basketball Championships here at Union University. First round of the Gulf South Conference Champions. Other games going on right now. The only game that has started is University of Alabama Huntsville leads Auburn Montgomery 8-6. So Union will inbound it, get it into Macy Lee, throws it off for a three right side, a little long, put up by Zinson. The ball is going to be knocked away by Union. Callan's got a hand on it and knocked it out of bounds, so it'll be inbounded again. Long pass is stolen away. Union's Lee will bring it down, and she throws it away. Another long pass going to be thrown away. And Houston steals it, and she will bring it down. And Houston up underneath to Lee. Lee threw it away. Nobody wants it. Nobody's going to get it in front court. They'll get it into the corner for a three that's up. It's going to be missed by Eastman and taken down by Macy Lee for Union.
I think they're going for a combined turnover record in one quarter.
Really? And Houston passed up the three, goes up underneath. The ball's going to be knocked away again. Stolen from Olivia Lee and picked
Probably
up.
A foul.
Yeah, Sorrells will bring it down and work it right side for an air ball. It's put up. It's going to be thrown off the legs of Van Newson by Eastman. The Union will bring 5 fresh players into the ball game. Those 5 struggled a little bit.
On both ends.
Yeah. So it'll be inbounded and stolen away. Wow. Krishana Lucas picked up the steal to Dillard. Give it off there to Jeremiah, and she'll come back to Lucas to the top of the key. Montgomery will hand it off to Morrison. Wide open three. Morrison off the back of the rim. Rebound picked up, and a foul is going to be called. Going across the top was Sorrells. She picks up the first foul of the ball game for either team. So Union will inbound it with 3:41 left to play in the first quarter.
A lot of missed threes, a lot of turnovers, hadn't really settled in yet.
Well, Union has it. Jones holds it. Jones takes it down the lane. Jones driving layup, good. Emily Jones, second team all-conference player. Pass comes in to Eastman. She's still in backcourt. Eastman throws it away. Picked up by Morrison. Morrison across to Jones. Goes up underneath. Krishana Lucas will send it outside. Morrison for a wide open three. She missed that one too. Union put a lot of threes up, missing a lot of them here early on. And the rebound is brought into front court by Eastman. Little mismatch there.
It is, which means there's a mismatch somewhere else.
Yeah.
But they switched out of it.
Saffel with a long three that's no good. Rebound pulled down by Union. Morrison into front court. They're directing traffic out there. Montgomery had a different thought. She'll put a shot up herself that's no good. Ball's tipped around. It's going to be taken down and thrown away. Union has it. We get ready to get 5 more in. Montgomery with the ball outside. Give it off to Morrison. Coming around. Dillard for a three. She got it. She'll hit a bunch of them after seeing that one go in.
Yeah, she's turned on the microwave lately.
Union shooting only 31% from the field right now. Timeout on the court. We'll take a break and we'll be right back. Well, during that break, they able to get the ball inbounds and get it in front court for a three that's going to be missed by Burdette, and back out for another three that's going to be missed by Eastman, and Union comes down with it. Lee all the way to the basket. Driving layup, no good, but she's going to be fouled as she went under the basket.
Yeah, if you're in tournament time, if you're a team like Montevallo, you only get X amount of chances. And you got to take every opportunity. Although those threes are wide open. You got to go to the basket, get to the free throw line. They've got 2 points in this quarter.
And only shooting 8% from the field.
You're not shooting that well. You got to get to the free throw line.
That's the first foul on Richardson, Geraldine Richardson. Second free throw is also good. Got them both.
Also, if you're shooting 8%, your opponent's going to have a passel full of offensive rebounds, which Union does.
Union leads at 17-0. Try to get 20 points a quarter if you can. That'd be a long shot now with 1:48 left to play for Montevallo, but Union probably will get there. The inbound pass, Reed. Get it back into the hands of Leah Edwards. Edwards trapped in back court. Got to get it into front court, and she does. Toss it over. There's a steal. Good anticipation by Macy Lee. Carries it to the basket and lays it in. She saw it coming, and she made a beeline to it. Inbound pass. Jordan Gillis in the ball game. Gillis will get it back over to Souzois. And Leah. Drop it top of the key to Gordon. And back out to Souzois. Clock is at 9. Souzois falls down, picks herself up. Comes dribbling around, 4 seconds on the clock. Has her shot blocked, but picked up and put up and missed. Up underneath the basket. Long pass to Macy Lee. Throws it up because she's bounced. The rebound comes right back to her, so Olivia will take a three, and she gets it. That gets him at their 20. That's at 22. 38 seconds left. Montevallo breaks it. Gets it down in the front court. 22 on the shot clock. 30 on the game clock at that point. Richardson thought about it. As she starts under the basket, she's going to be fouled. They're going to get Jazzy for it, I believe. And Newsom picks up Union's first foul with 21.6 seconds. Union leads this one 23-2.
Do you hold it for the last second shot?
They might as well at this point.
I don't know.
So the inbound.
Got a lot of points to catch up.
Sorrell puts it left side for a three. That's no good. Rebound pulled down by Olivia Lee. She's going to be fouled under the basket. We're going to call that one. Who did they call that one?
Quite a few seconds that ran off the clock after that whistle.
Still 17 seconds left.
They're going to fix it. Well, it was more than that, but I don't think it matters at this point.
So Union will bring it down, and the clock a little slow starting on that one.
It's probably the clock, probably the button and not the operator.
Oh, that's right.
Let's see what kind of play we get here on last second.
Drop it up underneath. There's a block that's going to be called under the basket. It's going to be called on Gillis. She doesn't believe it. I'll be honest with you, I don't either. Actually, that was called on Gordon. Two officials are going to discuss it. So Gordon's called for her first foul.
Well, what they were discussing, because the ball went in.
Oh, did it?
Yes. So apparently the block was before the shot.
All right. Van Houston with 4 seconds will get it underneath. Shot up, missed by Olivia. Put back up and missed again, and that's going to end the first quarter of play. And Lee just couldn't make either one of those right up underneath fall. We've got a timeout on the court. We're going to take a break. We'll be back for the second quarter right after these. You're watching the Truist 2025 Gulf South Conference Basketball Championships. We're at Union University. Gary Neese along with Darryl Maxwell. And, Coach, it's a 20-point lead after one quarter.
Yeah. These Falcons had a little trouble scoring, didn't they? They had some open looks on some threes. Didn't make them fall. They didn't pass a full of turnovers.
Well, they'll have the ball to start the second quarter. And Souzwa will get it in the front court to Gordon. Souzwa will take it back and work it off right side. Sorrell tries to go up underneath, and the ball's going to be knocked away. She just lost it out of bounds, so Union's going to get it back. Morrison back down in the front court. Skip it over to Dillard. They look for Dillard to cut the lane, but she's covered up pretty good. Give it off to Morrison and work it underneath to Montgomery. Montgomery back in that corner. Krishana for a three that's no good for Lucas. The rebound's going to be pulled down by Sorrells. Now they got the ball trapped on the side. Finally get it into the hands of Edwards to get it down in the front court. Saffold will work it back outside. That's Geraldine Richardson, a 5'6" junior. Back out front for a three that's up. It's going to be missed. That was Saffold.
Push foul.
Saffold missed that three, but that's a second foul, they say, on Sorrell.
Union's men, by the way, down 16-15 at Valdosta. That's the 2-7 matchup in the men's tournament.
That's right. Union's Dillard with it. High post, pass it up underneath to Lucas. Little reverse shot up, good, and she's going to be fouled. Give her the two. And Lucas has picked up her first two of the ball game.
Montgomery is excellent passer. Now that high post.
Free throw by Lucas is good. Lucas only a 46% free throw shooter, but she hit that one. Pass going to be thrown away, taken by Lucas. Back over to Morrison. 25-2, Union leads it. Morrison with the ball on the wing. Little pass to Montgomery, looking for the cutter. Bring it outside. Jones comes around the nail. Jones to the basket, kicks it outside. Montgomery will take the shot. It's going to be partially blocked, but picked up by Shiley, and Morrison will bring it back outside. Jones will take a three. Got it. Emily Jones, her second three-pointer of the ball game, and it's 28-2. They break our press and get it down in the front court, right up under the basket, and Dillard again managed to get a hand on top of the ball and tie it up.
Yeah, good transition defense also. 12 turnovers already for this Lady Falcons team,
who are shooting 6% from the field, 1 of 16.
Not a good combination. That's why it's 28-2.
Yeah. So Union's back down with it. Of course, this is the 1 and 8 seed in the tournament. And Houston into the corner. Callens will start her dribble, goes to the baseline. There's the cutter, and he can't save it. Olivia Lee couldn't grasp a hold of it and lost it out of bounds. It belongs back to Montevallo.
Of course, Union with 8 turnovers. That's uncharacteristic.
Union has 3 blocked shots, too. 2 of those by Dillard. There's a 3 outside, up and good. Put up by Cook. She had just come into the ball game. Cook, a 5'11 junior. 28-5. And Houston with it. Makes her move. Starts under the basket. Cut off there by Cook. To the basket. Driving layup's going to be missed by Callens, but she's going to be fouled as she went to the basket. It goes against Cook.
It's one of those games where Coach Campbell has gone 5 in, 5 out. You know, like last part of the season, the last couple of weeks, he had tweaked his rotation a little bit based on matchups and kind of style of play.
Both free throws by Callens are good.
The luxury today is just going with the 5 in, 5 out.
There's a pass thrown away again. The press is just wearing them out. There's a 3 out of the corner by Lee, is no good, but on the rebound, accidentally Callens has pushed Eastman, and Callens going to be called for Union's first foul of the quarter. So it'll be inbounded. Inbound pass. And Houston saw it coming. She reached around and tied it up. All the possession, though, goes back to Montevallo again.
Ask Stephen Aldrich if there's a stat for tie-ups, because I think Jasmine got 3.
The inbound pass. Thought that the first was start the quarter. Didn't Montevallo inbound it? Maybe
they
not.
did inbound it. Yes, they did.
Was there any? I didn't remember any ties since then, but maybe there was. Cook will put another 3 up. He's going to miss that one. Union's Lee will come down with it. She was fighting there with her own sister for the rebound. Lee all the way down into front court. Lee under the basket. Lee spins. Lee turns. Lee shot. Lee hits it.
Lee got away with a push-off.
She did.
That was pretty obvious.
She's got 7 points. Here comes Cook back down with it. She's just going to try to take control. Somebody needs to. There's a 3 outside. It's going to be missed by Reed. Rebound pulled down by Union.
Great block out by Zinson.
In the front court, Zinson for the 3.
Back it up with a 3.
Might as well get the good block out and the 3, right?
Absolutely.
35-5. Reed down with it. Richardson, that is, with the ball. Put it outside. Eastman running it from the top of the key. Gives it to Cook. Cook tied up. Jensen got a hand on it and got it tied up. It'll be Union's ball on alternate possession. 5 fresh players coming in for the Lady Bulldogs.
Montevallo continuing in this man-to-man. I think I would try something else.
Dillard 3 is off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound pulled off there by Burdette, or maybe that was Saffel. Can't tell about the numbers, but
not that.
Dillard got the steal. Dillard into the lane, and she's going to be fouled. Somebody reached in and grabbed a hold of her. That went against Reed. That's her first. That's the 4th of this second quarter, so Union will be shooting on the next one. Morrison into Montgomery, back to Shiley, and top of the key. Jones to Morrison. Back to Jones for the three. It's no good. Rebound tipped out front into the hands of Gordon. Micaiah Gordon will get it into front court. Get Eastman to start things. Make something happen. 5 points in 2 quarters. Top of the key, Souzois. Working left, Richardson with it. Go up underneath, shot up. There's a foul from behind. It's going to be called on Kershana Lucas. It'll be her first, and they'll be going to the free throw line. And this is the first time they've been at the free throw line.
It's unbelievable.
Timeout on the court. We're going to take a break with them. We'll be right back. You're watching the Truist Bank 2025 Gulf South Conference Basketball Championships. The Lady Bulldogs of Union with a commanding lead over Montevallo out of Montevallo, Alabama. It's 35-5.
It took them 15 minutes to figure out you got to attack the rim. You get to the free throw line. Be a little bit more active inside the paint. Not scoring anywhere else, so let's get to the free throw line, make a couple of these.
Union's men with 8 minutes left to play in the first half, tied up 22-22 with Valdosta State. First free throw by Reed is up and no good by Ramey. She's a 78% free throw shooter.
Montevallo dare press right here. Let's see.
And she missed the second one. It's going to be tipped into the hands of Shiley Morrison.
Not going to find out.
Lucas will bring it down. Get it to Jones. Jones works it to Montgomery, to Dillard, and she's going to be called for a travel. She saw Gordon converge on her and decided to go around her because there was nobody between her and the basket if she had gotten there. So Montevallo in backcourt. Get it into the hands of Souzois. Ball's knocked away by Morrison. It's going to be chased down, though, and Montevallo has it. Drop it up underneath. Knocked away by Lucas and knocked out of bounds. Well, Union just swarms you, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And it's organized. It doesn't look like it, but it is organized chaos. It's all about reading and angles.
Pass underneath. Shot blocked by Lucas. Taken down by Jones. Emily into front court. Drop it up underneath. Montgomery shot up and good. Nice feed and assist from Jones.
It's a good look by Montgomery, too. Trusted her that she was ready for that catch.
So Union back on defense. They break it. Eastman into front court. Goes up underneath and threw it away. Foul's going to be called. Shiley got a hand on it, knocked it away, and as Jones went chasing after it, she's going to be fouled. Officials trying to decide who they're going to call that on. They're going to call it, I think, on Reed. That'll be number 2 on Ramey Reed, and Union would be going to the free throw line as Emily Jones steps there. Emily transferred to Union from the University of North Alabama, a D1 school. that we used to play in D2. Free throw is up, and it is good. 9 points for the senior. So timeout's going to be called on the court. And, Coach, 38-5.
Well, you know, Montevallo, although they've had a lot of turnovers in the last 4 or 5 minutes, they've breaking the press. And they've had opportunities to get something in the paint. And either turn it over or miss a shot, but they're trying to figure it out. But Union just relentless. And to be honest with you, Union hadn't shot the ball that well.
Have 41%. That's not too bad. Montevallo is at 2 of 20. That's 10%. So Jones steps back to the line for her second attempt. And she missed it. Rebound pulled off there by Montevallo. They're trapped. Get the pass over to Saffold and in the front court. Eastman will carry it. Work it back outside. Start the offense from the top of the key. Driving to the basket. Shot up. It's going to be missed by Souzois, and the underneath official. A little slow on the whistle.
You waited to see if the ball went in.
Good call, Coach.
Yeah, it was.
Called that foul on I'm not sure who they called that foul on.
Yeah, Coach Campbell and the official have a little chuckle about that.
First free throw.
I've asked them to get to the free throw line, and they have not made a free throw.
Well, Souzois is a 50% free throw shooters. Missed the first one. They're 0 for 3 from the charity stripe. Next one is up. They got one. All right, that's her first point of the game. It's 38-6. Callens will bring it down for Union. They wait almost to steal. Picked up for a three. It's off the back of the rim. Missed out there by Zinson. And she knocks the ball away, and a foul's going to be called coming from behind on Zinson. That'll be her first. Courtney, a sophomore out of Dunlap, Tennessee. 2:51 left to play in the first half. They'll run the ball into front court, get it off on the wing left side to Souzois, and they're swinging around right. Driving to the baseline, little jumper up. Going to be missed there by Saffold, and it'll belong to Union. The rebound. Zinson looking for somebody. Jazzy will come out front. Back to go to Zinson. Looking at his zone setup this time. In the lane, ball into the corner, of three. Up out of the corner is no good. Rebound brought down by Union, and Lee's going to go to the floor. She's going to be pushed there. Underneath the official.
It looked rather awkward, but she's hopping right up.
That'll be 2 shots for Lee. We're looking to see who they called that on. Saffold is who they called it on. Lee picks up the free throw. She's perfect 3 for 3 for there. 74% on the season. And she's a perfect 4 for 4 now. 9 points here in the first half for the sophomore. Union trapping the ball. Long throw into front court.
So you got to attack it right there. She did look to go to the basket.
Eastman. They're working on the perimeter. Not doing a very good job of getting things underneath the basket at all. In the lane. Little jumper. Richardson puts it up too hard. Rebound pulled down by Zinson for Union. Now bring it down. Zinson passed up the 3. Lee will go to the free throw line. Kick it out to Macy Lee. Back in the corner for a 3 that's up and good. Zinson had to get over there
Apparently
to put that one in.
She didn't like the top of the key. She wanted to get on the wing.
It's 43-6.
Now go had a 2-on-1. They missed it.
Sorrells with it, spins. Sorrell shot up, missed it, and rebound pulled down by Macy Lee. Get it into front court to Zinson. Zinson hands it off, going down the lane. Jones shot down the right side, good. And Zinson did a good job of seeing her coming. And Emily Jones drops in her 11th point. 45-6. First.
It looks like a Georgia-Tennessee football score. Oh, I didn't mean to go there. Sorry.
That's all right. I knew you meant Tennessee was up. That's okay. There's a travel outside. Little stutter step by Saffold. Union bring another 5 into the ball game. Kind of get a letdown when you're up this much. You're up 39 points.
Not with this group. I think they're programmed to keep playing hard.
You think 1-5 wants to outdo the other 5?
That's an interesting question.
There's almost a throwaway. Morrison saves it like a tight end. Montgomery. Back to Jones. Back to Montgomery. 10 on the shot clock. Into the corner for a 3 by Dillard. That was off the front of the rim. Montgomery down with a rebound. Is going to be fouled as she starts back up. I think the foul is going to be called on Suzwa. Now they're going to call it on Richardson, her second. Puts Montgomery at the free throw line. Got the first one. 67% free throw shooter. It's her first of the evening. Got the second one. Getting that average up. It's 47-6. There's a reach over by Montgomery, and she's going to be called for the foul. Yes, she is taller. Yes, she did have a longer reach. But she reached down the shoulder. Union's committed 5 fouls the whole first half. And they've all been here in the second quarter. So we'll walk the length of the court, and that put Richardson at the free throw line. She's a 48% free throw shooter, but she hits the first one.
Union has definitely learned over the course of past couple of seasons on this press is how to press hard without fouling.
And she hits the second one. Got them both. 47-8. Morrison down with it. Give it off to Dillard. Montgomery takes it. 6 seconds left in the half. Morrison shot partially blocked, and that's going to end the first half of play. The second quarter is in the books now. Union leads it by the score of 47-8. We'll be back with the halftime stats with some other scores right after we take this break.
Let's try something different. Stop hitting the bag. Listen to it. Find the rhythm.
When you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more,
You got it.
you're unstoppable.
Let's take another look at our financial plan.
You got it.
At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking.
There's no doubt when it's time to call the pros for your heating system, and there's no doubt who to turn to. McCoy's Heating and Air and Daikin, the world's #1 air conditioning company. Just the kind of pros I like to do business with. McCoy's quick and professional service was a blessing. I highly recommend. Wish they had more stars than 5 because I'd surely give them a 10. McCoy's is, in my opinion, the GOAT of heating and air. Daikin and McCoy's, West Tennessee's 5-star heating and air team.
Your life. Your home.
Your business. Your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Let's try something different. Stop hitting the bag. Listen to it. Find the rhythm.
When you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more,
You got it.
you're unstoppable.
Let's take another look at our financial plan.
You got it. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking.
The biggest thing for me was realizing the value that you receive from a Christ-centered education.
You'll have some things modeled for you that you're not going to get at a big secular state school, even though it might be cheaper, and that's a big deal to sit under somebody who loves the Lord, who loves his craft, and who's ready to impart all of that to you.
Definitely don't write off a university just because of costs, especially Union. They really do help students generously with financial aid.
Sports fans, we cheer on our favorite teams at fields, gyms, arenas, and stadiums. But have you ever wondered what it's like to be a referee? Verbal abuse from fans, parents, and coaches is the #1 reason why many referees are walking away. And they're not being replaced quickly enough by new ones. So put yourself in the official shoes, act with respect, and be officially human. Sports fans, we pack stadiums, arenas, and local gyms every day. And every sports fan is uniquely human. Seeing each play with your own eyes, triggering your own emotions. And as humans, we won't agree on every call, but we can act with empathy and consideration. So put yourself in the official shoes. Be more than a fan. Be officially human.
Well, we're at the Truist Bank 2025 Gulf South Conference Basketball Championships. It's halftime, and if you're just joining us, you're not going to believe the score. Union leads it 47-8, and I have a lot of compassion for those folks listening to us down in Montevallo.
Well, the stat sheet doesn't look great for Montevallo, and the Union Press had a whole lot to do with it. And it may be worth mentioning or kind of worth watching, but the lowest total that a Union team has held a team would be 14 points.
That's not going to happen.
You don't think that's going to happen?
No, that's not going to happen.
Well, we'll keep an eye on that. And I was looking at it, and I lost who it was. But anyway, this Montevallo team shot 2 of 23, 8.7%. And one of those 2 was a three-pointer. They were 1 for 12 for 8%. They did make 3 free throws, 3 out of 6 for 50%. 3 offensive rebounds, 13 defensive rebounds. There were 16 total. 2 assists, they had 18 turnovers. 6 steals. And the score looks like this. Their leading scorer is Savannah Cook with 3 points. 2 points from Eastman. 2 points from Richardson. And 1 point out of Sucia. Tough half for the visitors. Union shot 39.5%. Let's give them 40%. 7 of 22 from long range. That's 32%. And I still say if you're gonna win in tournaments, you got to shoot above. You got to shoot 34% or above 3-point line. But they were 10 of 11 at the free throw line for 91%. So 40% shooting in the first half. 32 for 3-point range. You can get away with it today. Not sure you can get away with that 3-point range as the tournament gets a little bit tougher. 11 offensive rebounds, 19 defensive rebounds. That's 30. 11 assists as Jermaine Montgomery had 4 of those 11. And I'm sure Coach Campbell's talking about those 10 turnovers against a team that's not pressing. Probably 8 of those were self-inflicted, unforced turnovers.
Is a tie ball a turnover?
That's a good question. I don't know about that. Let's Google it.
I thought I was asking the man who had all the answers.
Well, if it's a tie ball, you still get the ball back. That would not be a turnover. So maybe if you don't get the ball back, it is. I don't know.
Suppose it is.
Anyway, 4 block shots for Union, 13 steals. And the score went like this. Macy Lee had 5, 6 points from Courtney Zinson, 6 points from Alexis Callens, 9 points from Olivia Lee, 3 points from Lucas, Charlotte Lucas with 3, 9 points out of Emily Jones. So Emily and Olivia are leading the Bulldogs with 9. Charlie Morrison with 2 points and 3 points from Bethany Dillard. And 4 points out of Jeremiah Montgomery. 8 rebounds for Olivia Lee to lead the Bulldogs in rebounds. Union had 18 points off of those 18 turnovers. It was pretty efficient. And 14 second chance points off those 11 offensive rebounds. Union took the first quarter 22-2. And they wound up giving up 6 points in that second quarter, winning that one 25-6. Just joining us, it's 47-8. 47-8, Union over Montevallo.
Well, the other games that are going on, University of Alabama Huntsville leads Auburn Montgomery as they've just begun the third quarter of that ball game. They're up 40-31, so the number 7 seed against the number 2. They're giving them a pretty good basketball game. Valdosta State, the number 5 seed, is playing West Florida, the number 4 seed. And the winner of this ball game will be playing the winner of that ball game down in Birmingham, Alabama. Valdosta State is leading that game 21-16, and they're in the second quarter of the ball game. We don't have anything right now on the Mississippi College Lee game, and all year long that's been the case. Let me see if I can pull some stats on them. We do have, and I can't pull some stats on that one, so we do have what's happening to the men of Union. They're playing over at Valdosta State, and they were tied up at 26-26 in the first half, and Valdosta went on a 27-5 run. And at halftime, they lead it 53-31.
When you run 5 in and 5 out and press like they do,
yeah,
that kind of thing happens.
They do. They run the same thing that Union's women run here. The Valdosta men do. And you're going to see more and more and more of that, too. But, Coach, you know, if everybody starts going to it, all of a sudden you're going to run out of quality players to be able to run 10 players.
Yeah. I mean, what you got to do, and a lot of teams are doing it now, is you find somebody who wants to play at that pace, at that level, and you coach them to do it. It's going to be hard to find college players that, you know, only want to play 17, 18 minutes.
Well, in Division I, I think Tennessee's women are the only ones that are doing it. Men or women. And she kind of invented it, to be honest with you, when she was in Division II and won a national championship with it. And that's who Coach Campbell talked to about how to set this up and how to run it. The coach at Tennessee.
I mean, it's fun to watch. I'm still not sold on it yet. I don't know if you can win a championship with it, but we'll see.
Well, the inbound pass goes into back court, and they're going to have to do something to get it into front court. Good defense by Union, but they managed to break it and get it in the front. Moving from our left to our right as you look at your screen. Suswal with the ball outside. They kick it right and bring it back outside to Ulia. Driving into the lane. Hook shot up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Union's Macy Lee. Give it out to Ann-Houston. She'll bring it down into front court. Give it to Olivia Lee. Puts up an 18-footer. That's good for Olivia. Lee has picked up 2 more. Union kind of ran up.
She passed up the 3, then took a dribble inside the 3-point line and shot it.
Yeah, Union chose to not trap on that trip down. They followed man-to-man. On the outside, Eastman with it to the high post. And working to the basket goes Soros, misses the shot, tipped out front, taken by Zinson for Union. Give it off to Ann-Houston. She'll work it in front court to Lee. Hand it off for a 3. Up and good by Callens. Her first 3-pointer of the ball game. She's got 7 on a 10-point per game average. Pass is inbounded. Got it into Saffold. And she'll get it into front court, being guarded out there by Zinson. Saffold looking underneath. Got a mismatch. And they double it up. The ball's knocked away. And I sent it back outside. Saffold will put the 3 up. In and out, no good. It's on the floor, picked up by Olivia Lee. In the front court to Ann Houston. Give it off for a 3, and Callens misses that one, but on the rebound, a foul is going to be called. I'm not sure who they called that one on. We got ones all the way down the line, 1, 3, 4, and 13. Called on Macy Lee, I guess. So they inbound it. Ball's knocked away, stolen by Lucas. Montgomery chases it down in the corner.
Took it away from Gishard.
Yeah.
Pushed her out of the way.
Give it back to.
She wanted that steal.
That's
Had that
right.
stat.
That's right. Pass underneath. Montgomery to the basket and has it knocked out of her hands, out of bounds. Good hands by Richardson. So Dillard will step along the baseline to inbound it. Dillard, they dog her all over the court. They know what she can do with it. Pass underneath. Montgomery skips it across. Driving is Jones. We'll work it back out. Morrison for a 3. It's off the rim, no good at the buzzer. Rebound pulled down there by Soros. There's Dillard with a steal.
Pull up, shoot it.
We got 3-on-2. Back out. And the travel is going to be called. Kind of leaning a little bit was Emily Jones. So it belongs back to Montevallo. Union's going to trap it. Long pass. Sorrells will get it off. Eastman takes the pass, goes down the lane, and comes back out with it. Lucas guarding Eastman. There's a travel under the basket. Richardson carried it to the basket, but she just couldn't. She couldn't stop herself. So Union has it back. There's a steal. Nice steal and driving layup hit good by Sorrells. Her first points of the ball game. She averages 12 a game. She leads this team in scoring. 52-10. Montgomery looks, hands it back into the corner. Dillard for the 3. Missed it. The rebound's going to be tipped over into the hands. A little slap off a couple of times by Richardson, but no call by the officials. They'll get it down in the front court for a jumper that's up. It's going to be missed. Chased down and put back up good. Did Sorrells get that one, or was that 24?
Oh.
Union's going to.
I was just thinking of why Dillard's missed 2 or 3 shots in a row. Actually, maybe you hit that one. Nope.
No. Foul underneath as Montgomery comes down with a rebound. She's going to be fouled by Sorrells. There should be 3 on her, I think. They called that other foul. Oh, now I'm not sure who. It doesn't matter. Montgomery's free throw. Missed it.
A little flat this half, aren't they?
I think that happens, doesn't it? It's 52-12. It's a 40-point game. Montgomery, 67% from there on the year. She hits that one. She's 3 for 4 in this ball game, and Montgomery has 5 points. She's a senior out of Gallatin, Tennessee, Middle Tennessee, over near Nashville, if you're not familiar with Gallatin. Went to Christian Brothers University out of the Gulf South Conference. And last year, she came to Union this year. There's a foul that's going to be called. Reaching for the ball was Callens to pick up her second foul.
The TSSAA just passed the transfer rule, allowing 1 transfer without penalty.
Is that a good thing?
No, I don't like it. I don't like it in college, and I don't like it in high school.
There you go. You're an athletic director? I understand. Here's a jump shot outside, off the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Callens. She'll bring it all the way down in the front court herself. Give it to Anusin and back to Callens. Underneath, Lee will take it. Back out front to Macy Lee for the three, and she got it. Had time to set, had time to hit it. It's her second three-pointer, her 8th point of the game. 56-12. They got the ball trapped again, but managed to get it up underneath. The foul's going to be called away from the basket. It's going to be called, I think, on Macy Lee. We got a timeout on the court. We'll find out when we come back. We'll be right back. We're back at Union University. Gary Nace along with Daryl Maxwell. This is the Truist Bank 2025 Gulf South Conference Basketball Championships, round 1. And Union leads this one handily. It looks like Lee and Mississippi College are in a dogfight with 31 seconds left to play. It's 62-61 right now.
Uh-oh. Upset watch. Bracket buster.
Lee leads it by 1 on their home court. Long three put up. It's going to be missed. And they'll get the rebound, though. We'll try it again. Pass knocked away by Anusin into the hands of Callens. Callens to the basket, driving a layup over the rim. No good, but she's going to be fouled. Well, I wish I could see the numbers on these jerseys, but
if you're up 56-12, what do you do here if you're Coach Campbell? As far as you're subbing.
Well, you're in the tournaments. You've got to keep playing what you've got.
Yeah, they play Friday. I don't know.
Callens gets both of them. She's got 9 points. Inbound pass thrown away. Picked up by Callens. Into the corner. The three out of the corner is off the rim. No good. Put up by Zinson. Going to be taken down and thrown away. Mason Lee picked it up. Give it up to Olivia. Into the corner. Zinson passed up the three that time.
Got to shoot it, even though you missed one.
Lee. Macy to the basket. Left hand driving layup. Good from Mason Lee. She's got 10. 60-12.
Yeah, he's going to mix in some bench players on his rotations now.
Yeah. There's a shot up. Good. Put up by Saffold. Her first points of the ball game. So Union will bring it back down. Drop it up underneath to Lee to the basket. Shot up. Good. Olivia Lee picks up 2 more. She's got 13. A knock away by Anusin and back official. I'm going to call that foul on Jazzy. That's her second. Union's got 2 on her and 2 on Callens. 8 seconds left to play in that game, and Lee has a 1-point lead.
Yeah, he's bringing in Stedman. So Dillard's not in with this group.
There's almost a steal as Jones kind of knocked it away. Sierra Stedman is a 6'1" senior out of Spring Hill, Tennessee. Now bring it down in the hands of Eastman. Starts things from the outside. Looking for somebody to cut under. High post, back to Eastman. Eastman under the basket. Shot's going to be blocked by Stedman, but they're going to call a foul on Sierra. That'll be her first. And we'll go to the free throw line with Eastman, who is an 80% free throw shooter. So you would expect the graduate student, Anna Catherine, would put this in. Oh, missed it.
The record still stands at 14, by the way.
Yeah, but got a whole quarter to go, Coach.
Can she break it right here? One for the record book.
She
There
did.
you go. Not in the record book.
And that's a good thing. You don't want that to happen to you in the tournaments. Union with it. There's a three outside. Jones off the rim, no good. Union will put up 30 3-pointers a game.
Well, they hadn't made very many this half.
No. Pass into front court and a little jumper up there's good. Saffold picks up two more.
Thank you, Sierra, for not fouling.
Union back down with it. Montgomery, 18-footer, good. It's the second time they've allowed her to shoot that shot. She hit them both. 64-17. These are hard games for fans on both sides, to be honest with you. I mean, you're a Union fan. You like to win a ball game, but nice move up under there by Reed to put in her first two and go to the free throw line. Lucas has picked up her second. And Rami Reed is a 78% free throw shooter. She's missed her only two attempts here, though, in this ball game. And she got that one. It's her third point on a 7-point per game average. Montgomery's going to take that shot again. This time she's going to miss it. Hits the top of the boards, and a foul's going to be called under the basket.
You know, this was a 71-65 game down in Montevallo.
We're going to walk the length of the court now. That's 5 fouls against Union as 5 fresh players come into the ball game. With 22 minutes left, 2:03 left in this third quarter, they'll put Reed, who just hit a free throw, back at the free throw line. Got that one.
Got Annie Boyson in with this group, along with Nora Saffel.
Saffel's a 6-foot freshman out of Ohio. Free throw's good by Reed. Annie Burleson is a 5'5" freshman out of Nashville. Stedman, free throw line, jumper up, good. Her first two, she's in the school book. Spring Hill, Tennessee, young lady. Long run into front court, shot up, rolls in, good. It was Saffold getting her 6.
Yeah, good run and good catch.
I put my head down. Who put that in?
That's Saffel. That was Olivia Lee before that. Stedman not on the floor at the moment.
Shot blocked
Good
under there
defense.
by Burleson. Couldn't come back with the ball. Foul's going to be called against Auburn Montgomery. That one called on Souzwa. So Union back down with it. Challenge 3 is no good. And coming across the top was Seffel. She's going to be called for her first foul. Somerset, Ohio. I'm not sure I know where that is. That's where she's from. So Lee has defeated Mississippi College 64-61.
Kind of hoping that went the other way, but okay.
Still think there's a good chance that Union and Lee will meet in the finals. I think University of Alabama Huntsville will have something to say about that.
Well, I was talking to Stephen Aldridge earlier. Of course, Union is likely to host the region. There's some things that have to fall into place where they wouldn't host it. And one of them would be losing in the tournament.
Gordon went 1 for 2 from the free throw line. That's her first points of the game. And Olivia Lee was shot up, missed it. Too close to the basket, I guess. She's used to hitting three-pointers. The ball is trapped. Want somebody else to be trapped. Long pass. They get it across in the 10 seconds allotted time.
Coach Chapman still coaching over there.
Eastman back down with it. Top of the key. The three is up. It's going to be missed and tipped into the hands of Union and a tie ball. Jensen got a hand on it. Gordon got a hand on it. And Union's going to get the ball.
Yeah, they ran a good set play. Little screen down at the top of the key. Just missed that wide open three.
West Florida leads Valdosta State in the third quarter, 32-26. Burleson just lost the ball. Long lead pass front court, driving layup at the buzzer is no good. Put it up a little bit too hard. That's the end of 3 quarters of play. Timeout on the court. We'll be back with the fourth and final quarter right after these messages. We're back at Union University, the Truist Bank 2025 Gulf South Conference Basketball Championships. Gary Nace along with Darryl Maxwell. And, Coach, it's been a long evening, hasn't it?
Been all right, I guess. Union men down 20, though.
68-48 right now.
Yeah, we got some subs in with this unit.
Richardson
in there. Yep.
Sappho will put a three up. It's no good. Gets her own rebound. Puts a jumper up. Good. Sappho followed her shot and picked up her 8th point. 68-27. 41-point game. Union with it. In the right corner, Fusel, who just came into the ball game for Union. Drop it off to Montgomery. Montgomery into the lane. 10 on the shot clock. Back out front for a three that's going to be missed by Emily Jones. Is tipped back up, though, and the three is up. In and out, no good for Fusel. Freshman out of Troy, Tennessee. Oh, she got robbed on that one. All the way in the front court. Pass underneath. They'll kick it back out for a three up, and it's going to be missed by Eastman. Pick up the rebound, though. Eastman gets it up underneath. The ball is stolen away by Montgomery. Montgomery on the run. Montgomery in the front court. Backs it off and will send it back outside.
Yeah, good call there.
Yeah.
Didn't have much.
Well, they're going to try to get the girls some points if they can. That shot's going to be missed. Driving layup at the other end of the court is going to be hit. Union, long three up, missed by Stedman. Taken down by Jones, and she'll get it back out front into the hands of Fusel. Montgomery back with it. There's that little 18-footer, missed it again. Gets her own rebound, sends it back outside. Jones into the lane. Jones spin. Jones shot no good, but she's going to be fouled as she went up. That foul's going to be called on Sorrell. That's number 4 on Aubrey. Saffold will leave the ball game. At least Saffold going to be replaced. Cook will come back in. As Sorrell with those 4 fouls will leave the ball game. Jones at the free throw line. Got the first one. 77%er. Average 10. She's got 12. She's got 13. 69-29. We're in the 4th and final quarter of this ball game. And unless some miracles happen here, Union's gonna move on. They'll probably play West Florida. It's almost a steal by Dillard. They'll look back outside for a three that's up and good. Cook with her second three-pointer of the ball game. And it's 70-32. So Dillard will try to counter it and does not. Ball's going to be tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Union as Burrison got a hand on it.
Dillard turned the microwave off a little bit.
Here's a steal by Callens. And the ball's almost taken away from Sappho. And the officials stop play for a second.
Yeah, shot clock or game clock. Maybe they're satisfied with both of them. Oh, they put 4 seconds back on shot clock.
So the inbound pass comes to Sappho. Give it off to Callens. Top of the key. Macy Lee with it. Macy Lee to the basket. Shot's going to be missed, but she fouled as she went under the basket. That'll put Macy Lee at the line, and I think Richardson has picked up her 3rd foul. Macy hadn't been to the free throw line in this game. 69%er on the year. First one is good. Union shooting 38% from the field. Second one is good also for Macy. And 16 of 18 from the free throw line. Here's a drive all the way to the basket. Shot blocked and picked up by Sappho. Callens will bring it down. Fakes left, comes right, goes to the basket, driving layup. Good for Callens. He's got 11 points. And we'll follow the ball. They're going to bring it to the free throw line and put a jumper up. Nice little move. And Eastman puts the 2 in. 74-34. Union looking for the 3. Instead, going in, and a foul is going to be called. Got caught in the face, did Burleson.
She got popped in the eye.
Yeah.
She can see out of the other one. Make this free throw.
You're looking at the future of Union with these freshmen that are in the game now.
Yep.
Burleson. Only 1 for 3 on the year. And he has missed the first one. Brentwood Academy outside of Nashville. Got the second one, her first point of the game. So Cook will take the pass. Burleson's going to follow her down in the front court. That would be a mismatch. Out it comes to Gordon, and they'll work it back top of the key. Sorrell's with it to the basket. It's going to be tripped. Tried to go past Saffel, and Saffel tripped her. That was one of those I didn't mean to. Foot just got in the way. And Sorrell, first time for her at the free throw line in this game. Freshman, 6-foot freshman. Averages 12 points a game. She's got 2 here. And hits the free throw. They got their shooting percentage up to 27%. And hits the second one. 75-36. Union back down with it. Testing those freshmen. Montgomery takes the pass. Montgomery looks. Lucas drives, baseline. Back out front. Stedman, 10 on the shot clock. Stedman drives. Stedman to the basket. Driving layup. Drop it in. Good. Sierra, that's her 4th point. 77-36. Outside, Eastman will start things. Still 5:22 left to play. Richardson with it. Goes to the floor, loses the ball out of bounds. So Union will get it back. I don't know. How many points is Union going to score, Coach?
Yeah, they keep putting different combos in there. I'm going to say
92.
I'm going to say 90.
Okay.
I was going to say 88, but who puts it next?
Lucas down with it.
We don't have really.
Morrison, who just came back in the ball game, gets it to Montgomery, back to Morrison. Underneath to Montgomery, under the basket, shot up. She's going to be fouled from behind. Cook will pick that one up, and obviously it's going to be how many times you go to the free throw line, too. Timeout's going to be called on the court. We've got 4:57. This is a media timeout. We'll be back right after this break. We're back in Jackson, Tennessee, the Truist Bank 2025 Gulf South Conference Basketball Championships. Lady Bulldogs apparently will be moving on to the next round with a big lead here of 77-36. The West Florida Valdosta State game, though, is still not decided yet. We do know that Lee will be playing Alabama Huntsville in that bottom bracket. A free throw by Montgomery is good.
And pretty decent crowd has stayed around for this one.
And the second one is good. 9 points for Jeremiah. Union's going to let the ball come down in the front court, get it up under Eastman, and she'll have it thrown away. Picked up by Zenson. Zenson tries to go into the corner. tipped by Cook, but Stedman will pick it up in the corner. Montgomery looks for a cutter. Stead brings it out herself, gives it to Stedman, who will put a 3 up. It's off the rim, no good. Montgomery with the rebound and the putback.
Came out of nowhere on that one.
Sure did. 81-36. Pass goes into front court. Montevallo, Sorrells with it. Turn, shot blocked by Montgomery. Give it to Lucas. Krishana will bring it down. Into the hands of Zinson. Thought about the 3, decided not. Lucas with it. Hands it back to Zinson on that wing. We'll work it back out front to Morrison. Clock is at 12. Clock is at 9. At 8. Morrison with it and carried the ball. Let her hand get up under that ball when it went up too high. 5 fresh players in.
They are still trying to run that little zoom action off the wing. Still staying in their offensive stuff.
The freshman back into the game for Union.
Sorry, a zoom action. That's a coaching term. Sorry.
It's okay.
A lot of people probably don't know what that is.
There's a 3.
Look it up.
Cook, no good. Rebound tipped out of the hands of Callens, out of bounds. So Union will get it back with 3:23 left to play.
Zoom is a dribble handoff where the person that hands it off goes to screens. Like that right there.
Right there, yeah. So there's a 3. Up and missed. Pulled down by Eastman. Fussell couldn't make that one fall in. Hit the back of the rim. Eastman hands it off, coming around top of the key. And they threw the ball right through the hands.
Go to the basket. Layup.
Driving, and had it tipped out of bounds. Burleson tried to go across court with it. You're right. Should have carried it on in.
Carried it on in. Got a chance to score there.
Yeah.
Go to the free throw line maybe.
Callens up underneath. Spinning. Threw it away. Saffel tried to get it outside in the corner, but couldn't get it there. Cook with it will send it back out for a 3 that's up, missed, and rebounds on the floor, picked up by Union's Lee. Long pass in the front court, kick it in the corner for a 3, off the rim, no good. Pulled down, put back up, and missed under there by Lee. Union missing a lot of shots now. Now, is that a walk or is that a foul?
That was a foul.
We'll call it on Burleson.
No, I think they got Fussell on that.
Okay. That's the first one on.
I noticed he has not put Jazzen in with these rotations.
At the free throw line is Eastman.
Or Macy, but for the most part.
Free throw, the first one is missed by Eastman. She's an 80%er on the year, and she's 1 for 3 in this ball game. Playing her last game, she's a graduate student. She has 5 points in the game. That's her average for the season, and she misses the second one. Union gets the rebound, and Callens will bring it down. Bring it outside to Saffel. Back to Callens. Callens drives the basket and missed the layup. 1:55 left to play.
Not going to make 90.
Not going to get 90. Had 47 at the half. The ball's going to be tipped out of bounds. Good hands by Fussell. 3 fresh players coming in for Union. Timeout's going to be called on the court. We got 1:46 left to play. And we'll be back right after this break.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
We're back at the Truist Bank 2025 Gulf South Conference Basketball Championships. Union leads at 81-36 over Montevallo. Last game for a lot of these young ladies from Montevallo. But they've got a relatively young team. So they'll be reckoned with. Saffold with it. She's one of those seniors. Shot is blocked underneath by Zinson. Jones will leave the game. Zinson will leave the game.
Oh, there's more than 10 seconds left in the game.
Got to change the clock.
Kind of unfortunately, sorry.
You see who's operating the clock over there, don't you?
Is that Don?
Nope. Former assistant coach for Union University's men team.
Oh, I was blocked by the official there. Okay. That's Trevor.
Mm-hmm. Laddick.
I thought that was Don Richards sitting next to him in the white.
I don't see Don Richards here, to be honest with you.
No, probably not.
And
but my eyes are just about as bad as yours from way across the floor.
Cook will put another three up and miss that one. Ball's out front, picked up there by Fusel. Oh, she had two runners and didn't see them. Bounce pass goes into the hands of Burrison. They'll get it up underneath and back out to Burrison. Stedman takes it. Top of the key for a long three by Seffel is going to be good. Nora has picked up her 5th point of the game. She averages 1 point a game. It's 84-36. We're under a minute to play now. Not in too big of a hurry. Almost a steal by Lucas. They get it up underneath for a nice little layup put in by Cook. It's her first 2. Stedman, the 3, is over the rim, no good. Tipped into the hands of Saffold, and she'll send it back for a 3 that's good by Burrison. Her first points from the field. She's got 4 in this game. And it's 87-38.
I knew I should have said 88.
Oh, you were close, weren't you? You said 90.
No, I said I thought about 88. So I'm thinking about that again.
Cook with it. Drop it up underneath the basket. That's a steal by Union. 7 seconds left to play. Lead pass. Back for a... Not going to take it. Going to end the game right here. Coach said, don't you dare shoot that ball. Union wins it. Goes on to the second round. 87-38. We'll be back with the final stats on this one right after we take this break.
Let's try something different. Stop hitting the bag. Listen to it. Find the rhythm.
When you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more,
You got it.
you're unstoppable.
Let's take another look at our financial plan.
You got it. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking.
There's no doubt when it's time to call the pros for your heating system, and there's no doubt who to turn to. McCoy's Heating and Air and Daikin, the world's #1 air conditioning company. Just the kind of pros I like to do business with. McCoy's quick and professional service was a blessing. I highly recommend. Wish they had more stars than 5 because I'd surely give them a 10. McCoy's is, in my opinion, the GOAT of heating and air. Daikin and McCoy's, West Tennessee's 5-star heating and air team.
Your life. Your home.
Your business. Your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Let's try something different. Stop hitting the bag. Listen to it. Find the rhythm.
When you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more,
You got it.
you're unstoppable.
Let's take another look at our financial plan.
You got it. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking.
The biggest thing for me was realizing the value that you receive from a Christ-centered education.
You'll have some things modeled for you that you're not going to get at a big secular state school, even though it might be cheaper, and that's a big deal, to sit under somebody who loves the Lord, who loves his craft, and who's ready to impart all of that to you.
Definitely don't write off a university just because of costs, especially Union. They really do help students generously with financial aid.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Well, we're back at the Truist Bank 2025 Gulf South Conference Basketball Championships as the Lady Bulldogs move on to round 2 in Birmingham, Alabama. They'll be playing in Birmingham on the 8th at 12 o'clock at the Pete Hanna Center, which is on the campus of Samford University, and Macy Lee will be back home.
Yes, she will. Very nice facility.
Very nice.
And I guess you'll keep us updated on who Union might be playing.
Well,
at some point.
I'm continuing to watch it, and it's too early to tell. It's still in the third quarter. It'll either be West Florida or Valdosta State. And right now, West Florida is leading that game by the score of 30.
You can go to Flow Sports and pick that up.
Yeah,
I'm going to watch.
Yeah.
See who's going to be in the semifinals of the Gulf South tournament.
Ken, you've got some stats on this one, don't you?
Yeah, let's look at Montevallo. They have closed out their season, losing here in the quarterfinals. Yeah, they shot 26% from the field, 13 of 51. They only made 2 3-pointers, 2 of 21. 9.5%. 10 of 17 at the free throw line for 59%. 35 rebounds for the Lady Falcons. 8 of those offensively. So that's 27 on defense, 35 total. Only 4 assists, and they committed 30 turnovers. However, they did steal it 9 times. Falcons were led in scoring by Alyssa Saffold. She had 10. 7 points from Ramey Reed. 5 points out of Anna Catherine Eastman. She's been a good player for the Lady Falcons over the years. Julia Sucio with 1 point. 6 points out of Aubrey Soros. 6 points from Savannah Cook. Jamelyn Richardson pitched in 2. And Michaela Gordon had a free throw for her point. Union shot 39% from the field, 28 of 72. Not very good, in my opinion, from the three-point line. 11 of 42, got to shoot better than that. That's 26%. But they were 20 of 23 at the free throw line for 87%. Union pulled down 50 rebounds, 11 of those by Olivia Lee. She had 4 offensive rebounds, 18 total for Union offensive rebounds, 32 on defense. 17 assists for the Lady Bulldogs, go along with 15 turnovers. 23 steals. That might be a record. And 7 block shots. A lot of scoring up and down the ledger as Olivia Lee led Union in scoring with 15 to go along with those 11 rebounds. 12 points from Macy Lee. 6 points out of Courtney Zinson. 13 from Alexis Callens. 3 points out of Kashara Lucas. 11 from Emily Jones. 2 points from Shiley Morrison. 3 points from Bethany Dillard. Jermaine Montgomery had 11. 2 points from Sarah Stedman. 4 points from Annie Boyson. And 5 points from Nora Saffel. Union led after the first quarter 22-2. Led at halftime 47-8. Won the third quarter 21-17. Won the fourth quarter 19-13. That gives you a total of 87. Union wins this one, headed to Birmingham for the semifinals, 87-38.
Well, the men have played their last game as they have been defeated by Valdosta State 100-80 over in Valdosta, Georgia. So the men, several of those players are graduating and have played their last game for Union. As far as the Valdosta State-West Florida game goes, they've just begun the fourth quarter of play, and West Florida leads it 45-40 over Valdosta State. Valdosta State won the first quarter 14-9, lost the second quarter to West Florida 23-12, lost the third quarter 13-12. Not a whole lot of scoring there. And they are now only down by 3, 45-42. So that's going to be anybody's basketball game over there as to who Union will be playing. Lee will be playing Alabama Huntsville. That'll be a 2:15 game at the Pete Hanna Center on the campus of Samford University down in Birmingham, Alabama. They will play at 2:15 Alabama Huntsville, and Lee University. The winner of that ball game will play the winner of the Union game. That'll be played at noon. So if you want to go down to Birmingham, get on down there and watch some basketball. This has been fun, Coach.
Absolutely, yes, it has.
Lady Bulldogs win here big and go on to the second round. This has been a presentation of Truist Bank, the 2025 Gulf South Conference Basketball Championship first round, and a presentation of Flow Sports, the Gulf South Conference, and its members institution. The executive producer for Worthy Road Studios is Paul Schultze. Director is Christopher Reasons. Camera operators are Paul Schultze, Colson Bailey, Adriana Bowling. Play-by-play, yours truly, Gary Neese, and color commentary by Coach Darryl Maxwell.